The obsession with Justine that Rachel has, it is absolutely ludicrous. You have to get into even more stuff that Rachel has been saying.
Tell me how much Caleb liked me, and like she would just tell me like, oh, he talks about you the whole time. Like after the challenge we like had a conversation and she was just like,
hey guys, it's Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Murali. Subscribe to the channel, and let's just get straight into this video where we are seeing Rachel just non-stop every single interview. Now granted, most of these interviews are, you know, quite old now, like just under a month, and we see her on, you know, Entertainment Tonight. We see her with another Love Islander, not just after the Island interview I already assessed, but there's other interviews that she's been doing where she's been running her mouth non-stop, and she's just so, the key word of this video is fixated.
and like I will be honest about that. That is a gift that I can give you. And he also said a lot of compliments that were very nice. So beyond that,
when it feel good, when it feel good, and it's coming from something that look good, you like, okay.
okay.
She's so fixated on not getting with Caleb or Jeremiah because Justine wanted to go and kiss Jeremiah or something like this, and it was aloof to her and she didn't know about it. She's really upset about how that happened. And then with the whole Caleb situation, you know, she was talking about how Caleb actually wanted to continue things with her and make sure that goes well, and that all of that, it didn't go to according to her plans and what she wanted. And recently now she has been admitted that she is a Caleb fan, but it's quite funny because she's following Caleb in response to being a Caleb fan, but she isn't following Justine.
Time, he is now seeing that Justine is not there with him romantically. He found out that their romantic connection was basically over when Justine kissed Caleb. Like, that's why he was so angry. That's why he felt a type of way, because he had no idea.
Now you're entitled to follow whoever the hell you want to follow or unfollow, but it clearly shows that something about Justine is rubbing her the wrong way, that she's continuing to speak about it in such a negative light in so many of these interviews. It is crazy, guys. Like, I wanted to just break this down. I'm sorry, people are texting me as I'm filming. I wanted to just break this down yet again. I was alerted to more interviews and stuff and all this, everything that was going on, and I'm like, why I didn't review this at the time, I don't know. Irritated that I didn't. I think because Love Island USA was starting here much later, so I was, you know, deliberating if I should start reviewing when it starts here. Next time when Love Island comes on USA, I'm going to be reviewing it from day one when it debuts in the US. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I now know that that is what is preferable. I cannot review a show that's already been live. I just can't do it. We have Love Island UK reunion that's starting tomorrow here. We're going to know what that is about. I think it's going to be very dead, but we'll just see. But anyways, back to this. We have Justine, like, she's not responding to any of it. I think that's just a great response to have. But at the same time, it's like, when will you rest, Rachel? When will you rest? Because I don't understand why you're still talking about this chat. It was a challenge, guys. Like, it doesn't matter if she kissed Jeremiah or not. It was a damn challenge.
She would tell me, Caleb talks about how intelligent you are. He talks about what a big heart you have. She was coming to me with this. No one else was. Like, no one else was coming to me with information about Caleb. And so it got to a point where I was like, this is weird. And I pulled her aside. And this was before the challenge. And I was just like, look, it seems like you're kind of weird about Caleb. And I don't want this to like be a bigger thing than it is. Is something going on? This is your opportunity to tell me. And she looked me in my eye and was like, if there was something, if there was anything you needed to know, I would tell you. As if it wasn't a thing.
Get over it, man. And just get over it. Like, I don't know why you're so fixated in these interviews. Maybe you now have gotten over it and this review is coming out a little bit late. Yes, I need to be aware of that. But at the same time, recently she's just decided not to follow Justine, but has followed Caleb and has announced that she's a Caleb fan. Well, you're not really a Caleb fan, you're a Caleb fan. Because Caleb is both Justine and Caleb. Do you know what I mean?
And that's why I was upset. Because she told me she would tell me if there's anything to know. And my biggest fear was getting blindsided and feeling a type of way when I'm not that type of person. Immediately hurt because you didn't tell me. Like, and that's what almost led into then that conversation of, well, actually more happened. And I'll give you some context with this, is that I also had a conversation where I gave Justine my blessing to pursue Caleb. I was like, you have not been given a fair shot. I want you to find love here.
Like, I feel like she's extremely salty, extremely bitter. Yes, she lost out and so forth, but to keep talking about it in every single interview, without Justine, I don't think you would have anything to talk about. Without Justine, you would not have these interviews, or you would not have large traction on these interviews. It just wouldn't be plausible. It just wouldn't. And I wanted to make a second installment video to this, a mini one, not 10 minutes anymore, roughly 5 minutes, just to talk about this again, because I'm seeing it in more interviews. And if you guys have seen the additional interviews she has done, and what are your thoughts when it comes to them? Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button. I feel like she is being shady as hell, and it's just unwarranted. It's just unnecessary. It doesn't matter anymore. Move on. And hopefully she has. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.